So let's talk about Xero's bank rules. So it's a beautiful feature of Xero that enables us to expedite the way we do the recording of our bank transactions. Now on my previous video, on the other video that I had in this channel, I was able to explain to you the concept of bank feeds, wherein the bank automatically sends information of whatever bank transactions you have straight to your Xero account, and all you need to do is to process those transactions and record them into your books. Now, for example, here we do have 25 reconciling items. These are the transactions coming from your bank going to your Xero account that needs to be recorded into your books. And all you need to do is to either do an automatic matching by just clicking this OK button, or just supply some further information that we need here to record these transactions. It's pretty efficient. However, there is still a little bit of a slow process involved in this feature. So what Xero has offered us is the concept of the bank rules, wherein we could standardize the recording of these transactions, and we don't need to do a lot of typing, all of those clerical requirements for us to put who, what, and why into these transactions. So how do we do it? For example, here we have this. On the 26th of May, based on the demo account transaction that we have a spend money of transaction of $15.50 related to 7-Eleven. Now, as a bookkeeper, you know very well that whenever you receive a transaction coming from 7-Eleven, you need to record that as part of the entertainment expenses of your client. It can be another account, but the point here is it's a standard recording into a specific account that you always use for this particular transaction. Now, your option here is just to type it manually, put it who, 7-Eleven, what, part of the entertainment, blah, blah, blah. But that's going to be tedious, especially if there are multiple transactions from 7-Eleven that is involved in your recording. So Xero has given us the bank rule, for example, here. So automatically, right, when you receive this bank statement line, there is this apply rule option for 7-Eleven. Now, how did it happen? If we're gonna open this one and check what is inside this bank rule, it tells us that according to this rule, if the payee contains the word 11, which is exactly what we have here, the payee contains the word 11, then this bank rule will automatically code this transaction going into the office expenses. So it's not entertainment, it's actually office expenses for the whole amount. So what happens is that once we click this OK button, it automatically creates a journal entry for you to debit office expenses and credit the bank account of the client, which further updates the bank balance into your Xero account, and at the same time recognize that expense into your profit and loss. So imagine if you have like 100 items, bank statement lines here that only involve 7-Eleven, then instead of typing 7-Eleven 100 times just to record their transaction, and also selecting office expenses 100 times under the account section or the what section of your bank reconciliation screen, all you need to do is to have that bank rule in place and then click OK, and that will automatically record all of those transactions with ease. That is the purpose of having the bank rule. So it will expedite the way we record transactions, and it could also reduce the potential mistake that we can do, so that all of those transactions that have a standard treatment on what account do we put it in, what pay are they supposed to be having into, that will be resolved by standardizing it through the bank rules feature. So I hope that helps. So if you want to learn more, subscribe.